Hello, this is Raziel Cohen with ndftraining.com, and today we're going to be talking about reloading with all your spare magazines. The importance of understanding what we're talking about is that we need to be able to practice using all our spare magazines. Very often, if you ever come to a class with us, what I would do is that when we're performing a drill, I'm going to casually come behind you and remove your primary reloading magazine and then see how you react. And very often, we have guys who are going to be firing and then they're going to keep reaching for that area because they were so confident there was a magazine there that they can't accept that it's not there anymore. So they'll just keep touching that area until they realize that there's really nothing there before going to their spare. Now, sometimes they forget altogether they have any spare magazines and they just get confused by the fact that it's not their primary magazine is not there anymore. Now, this is important for multiple reasons. First of all, in an environment that your magazine might get caught up against something and fell out, or you ran out of ammo and that magazine was maybe your tactical reload magazine and there was not enough ammo in it. There's a lot of different reasons for why your primary magazine is not going to be there anymore. So now, when you're firing, you need to practice using all your magazines. So when you go to the range, after you finish performing a drill, don't reload that individual magazine and put it back in. Try to use the additional magazines that are there to make sure that you're actually getting practice out of all those motions. Now, a benefit or a good tip to be able to use that will guarantee you're able to practice all those motions is that once you're done firing your gun, don't go straight down at an angle just to be able to reach for that primary magazine. It's actually good to kind of sweep so that if you don't touch that initial magazine, your hand is going to keep going until it does touch another magazine and then grab that one and reload from there. So you're going to start from the shooting position, you're going to fire, your gun's going to go empty, you'll drop the magazine, reach for your next magazine. If it's not there, keep going until you find the next one, reload that one and continue going. So what I'm going to do for this drill is I'm going to fire, grab, reload, fire, grab the next one, reload, fire, grab the next one, reload, fire. Now, again, depending on what your setup is, you just want to practice realistically the format that you have to make sure that you're comfortable with it. So if you're carrying from appendix and you only have one spare magazine, practice with that spare magazine. If you have an additional gun, meaning an ankle gun or some other gun that you carry in another place, practice getting that gun out as well and reloading that gun as well if that's a setup that you usually use. So this has been shooting all your spare magazines and also understanding the importance of why we do that. Now, something a lot of you have mentioned to me in the past in videos is that you see that when I'm performing a reload, you'll see me do a shake for the magazine well to help it come out. Now, ideally, that's not really preferable. We want to be able to strip out the magazine instead of kind of standing there shaking it, waiting for it to come out. The reason why I can't do that on my gun is because I have a mag well that doesn't allow me to reach in and squeeze it to be able to remove it. As well as also using gloves right now that we're getting closer into the winter, it makes it much more difficult to be able to strip out those magazines. I know it's a very debated thing and a lot of people don't like it. However, for me, it's never really been an issue that if you just keep aggressively shaking it, I've never had an issue with the magazine really getting stuck there unless it was like a double feed malfunction, which means we had to deal with the gun anyway. So that's never really been a problem for me. If you guys have any other questions, if you have recommended drills you'd like to see us do, please leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching.